What's up, everybody? In this video, I'm going to be interviewing one of our current that's in the paid school community, Eric So. He started with us in May, so he's been with us for about 5 months now, but he started completely at zero with just an idea that he wanted to start a car detailing company. And last month, he was booked up completely Monday through Sunday, 2 jobs a day. Now he's looking to hire employees. So really good case study of what's possible when you join the program. But I'm going to let you hear it from him. Let's just jump right into it with Eric So. Basically just want to, kind of get your story. Um, so we can start with, you just tell us a little bit about yourself and why you started.
Let's see. Well, I started detailing. Well, I wanted to do something new. I was tired of doing the what I was doing at the time. Um,
What were you doing?
I was working at electronics manufacturing, and then so I was doing a lot of administrative stuff with that. Um, then I was tired of just being in the office pretty much, because
I
being
gotcha.
in a desk all day.
Yeah.
And so also on top of that, I was like, you know what? I want to do something on my own, do my own business. And then I was trying to think about different ideas. What can I do? Um, and then I used to do detailing a long time ago. And then I was like, I wonder if I should pick that up. And then it seems pretty easy to start. It seems pretty like a simple business, and it looks like people can do pretty well. And then the area that I'm at, the weather is pretty good for most of the year too as well. So I was like, maybe that might be something to try. So then from there, I was like, I started looking into it. Um, and then I started not too long ago. So
Yeah. How long ago did you start?
a few months ago in May, actually. So probably like three,
What's your
four.
business called?
My business is called Platinum Mobile Detailing.
Okay.
And yeah, so I
So you
started
started
that.
that in May.
Yeah, started in May, and then I was just trying to figure everything out, trying to learn what are the chemicals nowadays and what kind of things, what's the best way to go about the business, how to provide a good um good results and at the same time be profitable, and then how to bring in customers. I was trying to think about all kinds of stuff, like how to do the website. I started off with just like the basic things with Square, like um using what they offer when you sign up with them. Like they have their own website, stuff you can do, and their own booking stuff. So I did that, and it was okay. It was I got a few customers. It wasn't like I didn't feel like it looked as professional or anything too. Like I wanted to make it more, like make it stand out more, and then that way like customers have more confidence in me, like to book with me. So as I started looking around, and then I came across your program here, and then I was like, you know what, I'll try it, because I don't know everything. And then I like it looked like you had everything pretty well thought out, and I had all the templates and things to work off of. So I was like, you know what, let me give it a try. It's not that much money too to get started. So then I was like, I joined, and then I'd seen all the modules that you have. So then I went through it, watched the videos. I was okay, this is pretty easy. It's pretty simple. So I was looking through it, and then I just read, I just did like just follow the steps, just went down the line, just started. Okay, this is like here's the service agreement form, just put in my information. I kind of tweaked it a little bit just to kind of like give it more of a personal feel, and then just went down in Google Business Listing, same thing, just use the templates, worked off of it. And then with the website as well, like that one really helped out a lot. The website, like everything was in place, and then I just needed to just personalize it. And so I just changed like the color scheming, added some the keywords needed for my area. Then also looked into um how what is SEO and how to use that. And then so I got a little bit, I'm not an expert at it, but I just did a little bit of reading and just put some words here and there and do some optimizations with the website. And that really helped out a lot. So when I first started, my website was the fifth page of Google. And then as I worked through all that and then kind of started learning how to use the templates and whatnot, then um now I'm on the first page of Google. I'm not at the top yet. I'm slowly getting up there, but it's um it's still the first page. As people scroll down a little bit, it's there.
Yeah.
So this is
And
pretty
only a
good.
few months too.
Yeah, a few months, and then I've been hearing people like it takes like up to a year, just to make their way to there. And then the Google Business Listing training, that one helped out a lot too, because that as far as I can tell, it looks like majority of the time I'm in that three stack, the one at the top. And then so it's good, like just the whole flow, everything was there. It allowed me to like start somewhere, like it's like it's not like everything is like handed to you because you still got to do your own research, you still got to do your own personalization on everything, but it gives you a place to start, and then you can build from there and then turn it into something like into your own. So that's what I liked about it, and then that's kind of how it came along to now, and it's been pretty good. I think I've
Yeah,
been
dude.
doing well.
So you started in May. What were your revenue numbers looking like throughout the months till now? We're in October now.
In October. Well, in the beginning it was like I was only probably making probably like 2 to 3 thousand, and then the revenue. And then as I started working the program here, like doing the steps, then it started bumping up into 4 to 5 thousand. So now 5,000 is pretty easy to get. And then I'm not quite where I want to be yet, but I need to work things out with my schedule, and then also look into hiring more help, because it's pretty physically demanding when you're by yourself too. Because that's what I do now, just by myself, and I have to I gotta take time out for myself, and like the work
Yeah.
is there. It's just I need a rest too sometimes.
Oh yeah, dude. You're about to hit a really fun point in the business when you hire somebody. Then you can just focus on solely just growing the business. Um, and it gets a lot more fun from there and more money. Because I mean, you can two detailers doing, two jobs each a day is, impossible for you to do by yourself.
Yeah.
So what do you think? What has been the most helpful part of the program, you think?
The most helpful part of it is just giving me like areas where to start, like where do I, because when I first started doing the business, I had no idea what I was like about anything about the detailing business. Like I had like just like the how would you say it? I guess like common sense stuff, like be professional, be courteous, treat people like kind of things like that. Like but knowing where to start with Google Business Listings, see, I didn't have an idea. Like I didn't know, like I see people other businesses on Google Maps and whatnot, but I didn't know like like how to get onto it. And then I didn't know anything about keyword rankings, Google Ads. That was another one. I tried Google Ads for a little bit too. So that one, when you get into it too, that's pretty like a pretty daunting task if you don't know anything about it, because there's a lot of options, a lot of things you can do. You can like I don't you can spend a lot of money on it too if you don't know what you're doing. So that module, I tried it out, and that one helped me out a lot too, getting going before I was able to get the kind of my business was able to get the kind of visibility that it has now. Like it's not the best right now, but I mean it's better than a lot better than how I started.
Yeah, you came a long way.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And then yeah, so that's what I think is just like giving like showing me where to start is like probably the biggest the most helpful thing.
I
So
gotcha. How much Google Ads are you doing right now currently?
Google Ads, I don't do any ads right now, you
Okay.
know.
Yeah, so that'll be
So
the next step. I mean, think about how far you come with no ads. You're just doing word of mouth and Google business profiles, and you're halfway to $10,000 a month. So, I mean, we can get you up to that 10,000 quickly with Google Ads.
oh yeah, yeah, that's what I'm looking to. I'm not I'm trying to think too how to go about it as well, because winter's coming up, and
Mhm.
then be my first winter, and then I've talked with a couple of the detailers here in town, and then they're telling me the same thing, like, just get ready for winter is what they're kind of saying. And then so I'm just trying to be careful with be mindful of like how I spend my money, and try to keep reserves aside, just in
Yeah,
case.
yeah, that's
So
smart. Tell me, so you told me that story about the guy that you tried to work for but ended up not getting that job. Tell me that story again.
uh,
I thought that was
yeah,
interesting.
that one was pretty funny. Yeah, I went to apply to a detailing shop, and then um I wasn't offered the position, and then this was like before I even thought about starting a business. And then after that I was, you know what if I just do my own business? And then that kind of went into that. So I started researching more, and then I came across the program here, and then so then I started growing and building. And I guess I guess the competition, they always look at each other and check each other out. And then next thing you know, they I started popping up on the like the bigger the more popular shops in town, started popping up on their radar. And then so I got a call one evening to do a detail on the car. And then so I made the arrangements with the guy. Then I went there the next morning, and then I was detailing the car. Then the guy comes around, he's kind of watching me, and then he's checking out how I'm doing the work. And then he was just talking about, oh, this is what I can do, what I do. And then next night he mentions that he owns his own detailing shop. I was, oh, okay, cool. So in my head, I was like, okay, this guy sounds like he knows what he's doing too. Like he has his own shop. Then at the same time, like, why did he ask me to come over here if he has his own business? Like he probably knows how to do this himself. And then so and pretty soon he let me know which company that he owns. And then he has like a few a few bands, and he has like some crews for that. And then turned out that that was the one that I applied for, that company. And then I didn't tell him anything. I was just like, oh, just
Yeah.
let him talk. But I thought it was pretty funny. Like it made me laugh. Like the person that the place I was gonna apply to, he got so curious about who, like, my business coming up, and then he wanted to see what kind of work I do and who I am. That's kind of the feeling I got when I went over there. So that
Yeah. I mean, he
was
went
pretty.
from turning you down for a job to paying you to detail his car.
Yeah, exactly too. So and then so I thought it was pretty funny. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an awesome story, dude. So what are your goals long term for this business? Have you thought about it?
Yeah, long term, I would like to, I guess, like, expand into other cities, and then move, like, just kind of grow like that, and like be able to get to a point where I have all the systems and processes in place. I guess so that way I can get in, build a team, and then make it to where, they can just follow everything step by step, and then try to, that way the quality hopefully can be as best as it can be without me being there micromanaging. Let them, like, be able to run themselves, and that way I can take a step back, and then I can start looking at bigger picture stuff, and then grow into other areas of the state, and see what happens from there, what goes on. So at least that's kind of my idea right now. I don't know. Of course it can change, but that's kind of what
Yeah.
I'm looking at it here.
Okay. Awesome, man. I mean, I feel like it's always good to have a long term goal, even if it changes. I mean, it'll pivot, 5 times before you get there. You might decide you want to do ceramic coatings and high ticket and get a shop or something. Um, or just grow it until you have employees here and then start one the next town over and do it again. Um, but either
Oh
way, it's
yeah, yeah,
exciting.
that's another one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one too, is the shop that you're mentioning. Like that came across on my ticket in a shop, and then doing the ceramic coating, I had the higher, the bigger ticket items, like doing stuff like that. So I don't know. I guess I just, all of it just kind of in my head. It's like in my head, but sometimes it's kind of hard to
Yeah.
to bring it.
No, you're gonna have an exciting, couple years here because I mean, you haven't even touched Google Ads yet. I mean, as soon as we get you on Google Ads, and then we start implementing some higher ticket stuff like paint correction, ceramic coating, even PPF. I mean, you got a lot. You got only up to go from here.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Another thing that I think also helped too is like just talking with people, networking with other business owners, like trying to just being in touch. Like, I don't know, I guess I got lucky because I ran into one person, and then they showed me like different business groups in town, and then I got to meet other business owners, and then maybe that's part of it too. Maybe the referrals I was getting from them and whatnot. And then even with other detailers in town, I would, like, because I don't do everything right now. I only do, like, majority of the stuff I do is like just like the cleanings. Um, as far as like ceramic coatings, and then like more in-depth like paint corrections, I'll, like, refer people to other detailers in town. And then when they get booked out too, they also like send some people my way as well. And then it just kind of, I think just networking and just getting to know different people, like that also is a big help.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's all about relationship building, who you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, this is the last question I have. What would you say to somebody who's kind of on the fence about joining the program?
Mm, on the
You
fence.
know, think about where you started, somebody right there, thinking about starting a business, or maybe they just started, they just don't know where to start. What would you say to them?
Hmm. In my head, I would just say just do it, just try it, It's only like how much money it costs us just to try it, like you'll make that back like quick. Like as long as you price your services correctly, you'll make that money within the first detail.
Yeah,
And just keep implementing the steps. Just do like for me, I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't try to act like I knew what I was doing. I just went through the motions and all the stuff, and then it just went from there. So
awesome, man. Well, dude, I'm excited for you. I think you're gonna have a nice few months here. We're gonna figure out the winter with a combination of focusing on interiors, maybe adding some ceramics in there, and then gift cards. We'll get you through the winter, no problem. And you're only gonna grow. I mean, you're still only. I mean, it's only been what 5 months ish.
yeah, just a few months. Yeah, about 4 or 5 months.
So I mean, you're gonna keep growing. I mean, you just started. So I wouldn't worry about the winter, and then it's right probably around February when the spring starts rolling around. It's going to be full steam ahead. We'll get you to that 10,000, probably more than that. I mean, if you're already at 5 with no Google ads, no high ticket stuff, I mean, you're going to have an exciting next 6 months for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely look forward to it.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks for doing this. I will, I'll send you this video and you can use it if you want to use it for anything on social media or whatever you can.
Mhm.
Um, and I'll also post it so you can, repost it on there as well. But you have a good weekend, dude.
All right, cool. Thanks. All
Have a good day.
right, thanks. Bye.